Good evening, tuners. This is Pastor Shirley. So excited to be back with you tonight. Listen, we have entered into the month of November, the month of Thanksgiving, and our new series, Thankful, Grateful, Blessed, will be airing this month. So just wanted to come out today and just share a little bit with you about that series. So, Thankful, Grateful, Blessed is really a series about the faithfulness of God in our lives and why we can go through things and we can live life and experience life's ups and downs and still be in a thankful, grateful, and blessed place. We have some couples who are going to be coming to us this month, several couples, and we're also going to do this for the month of December as well, because Thanksgiving and being thankful for the goodness of God in our lives is going to take more than a month. It just really is, to really solidify how good He is to us, how faithful He's been to us as we near the end of this year. We're going to be looking at how God has just been faithful through the years. We're focusing on things that have occurred right now, but when we're really honest with ourselves and we tell our testimonies, the faithfulness of God has been a continuum over decades in our lives. So we are going to have a series of couples who are going to come on and talk about God's faithfulness and why they are thankful, grateful, and blessed through the areas of marriage and family, through the areas of just God's healing and being challenged in our bodies, and to see God's faithfulness in those areas. In our finances, we're going to have someone who's going to be able to speak to us about being faithful, grateful, and blessed, even in their family lives and businesses, entrepreneurship, businesses, just the faithful hand of God. These tips and tools are not just about giving God the glory. That's a very large portion of it. But it's also about reminding others that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever, that He reigns on us all and He makes provisions for all of us. He's not a respecter of person, meaning that whatever He's done in the lives of the people you will hear from, He can also do in your life. And so it's so exciting to know that someone has gone before you. There's been a blueprint to accomplish different things in your life, to set different scales in your life, or different types of accomplishments that you want to achieve. There are people who have gone before you. Let's say maybe you're struggling in your marriage. You've been married a long time and you could use a second win. Listen, our teams are going to come through and they're going to give you useful tips, strategies, and techniques that's going to really bless your life. So we cannot wait to get tuned up in the Word of God together with you. We will be kicking this off on next Tuesday. So join us 7 p.m. live, Facebook Live. We're also going to be on our YouTube channel live. You join us at 7 p.m. and just download these nuggets. It's going to be an awesome time in the Lord. Our first topic we're going to tackle is healing and understanding God's plan when you're challenged in your life with illness or sickness. When we don't understand what God is doing. I mean, I've been there. I'm sure you've been there when you're thinking like, what was God thinking? Like, what did He have in mind? What was He expecting to get out of this? And what we will learn is that God was expecting to get glory, to show Himself glorified in your situation, to let you know that you were never alone, that you were never forsaken, and that He had never, ever turned His back on you, but He was yet faithful to perform everything He promised you, including your healing. So join us next week. So excited. We've got a lovely couple, an amazing man and woman of God. I've known them a very long time. And I've seen them go through, and I've seen the blessing of the Lord made manifest in their life and magnified in their lives. And I can't wait for you to hear their testimony of God's faithfulness and for them to explain to you, while through all of that, through the midst of all of the crazy and the unexplained and the unconscionable, why God is still in their mindset, and while their lives are still thankful and blessed and grateful. And so we cannot wait to get tuned up with you next week, 7 p.m. Grab some friends. Listen, this is going to bless your life. Grab those who are still looking for their healing, because sometimes it's the testimony that we can attach to that makes all the difference. See, the Bible tells us that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Sometimes it takes hearing someone else's testimony of faithfulness and healing to be able to receive and position ourselves to receive our healing. So if there's someone who's out there that is struggling with healing, maybe there was a bad diagnosis, we want to get them under definitely under this topic, because this topic of healing is going to be powerful. It looked bleak. Things didn't look like what they thought the outcome would be, but God is always but God is always the shifter and the game changer in our situation. So if you know someone who's struggling in their faith in the area of healing, this coming Tuesday, a week from today, is going to bless them beyond measure. It is going to fix their faith to receive of God wholeheartedly in the area of healing. We are going to have Greg and Tammy Cox with us, and we just cannot wait. We are so pumped. We are so excited. Listen, just wonderful blessings of the Lord, and they are going to bless you and empower you. So we cannot wait to see you next Tuesday. We're going to get tuned up in the Word of God together, and we are going to get and receive and grab hold of our healing. It's yours for the taking. Healing is the children's bread. So come join us next Tuesday and let's sup together.